Can I create life on Saturn? Today, we find out. What is going on, TFG Squad? My name is Brandon, and welcome back to Universe Sandbox. So, like I said before, this is kind of like Solar Smash, except you can do way more. So if I zoom all the way out, we're no longer worried about Earth today. We're actually worried about our solar system. So if I kind of go over here, you can see the sun, you can see Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. But if you zoom really far into our solar system, you have my favorite planet. My favorite planet out of all of them. Well, maybe other than planet Earth. I feel like I have to say planet Earth is my favorite planet because that's kind of where we live. But my second favorite planet is Saturn. I think Saturn is one of the coolest planets in the entire world. First things first, let's brighten it up a little bit. There we go. So the only thing is right now, you can't see the rings on Saturn in this game, but this is Saturn. It's the sixth planet. Wait, how many? Oh, goodness gracious. How many planets? It is the, oh God, well, I gotta get you an answer. You've got Venus, you've got Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. It's the sixth planet from the sun. At least I think so. Maybe I lost count. I don't know. But anyway, in case you didn't realize it, you probably did, Saturn does not have life on it. Let's look at some of the stats really quickly, shall we? So Saturn is negative 317 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very cold. Okay, that is very cold. If you are a Celsius person, that's negative 194 degrees Celsius. Okay, yeah, that's a little chilly. Humans would not be able to survive on there. Bacteria would not be able to survive on there. Trees, nothing would be able to survive on this planet. Well, today my goal is to change Saturn. I'm going to warm it up. I'm going to add water. I'm going to add some other elements. And I want to see if I can create life. So how do I know if I'm creating life? If I go over here to composition and I scroll all the way down, right now, the likelihood of life is basically zero. It is 0.0146. So that is like 1% of 1%, okay? My goal today is to get that number a little bit higher, and also the Earth similarity is 14.4% of Earth. We got to get that number up a little bit too. Okay, first thing I want to do, I'm going to zoom on out. We're going to leave Saturn for a second, and we're going to do what we always do when we try to create life on these planets. We're going to make the sun a little bit hotter. Now, last episode, I tried to create life on Pluto. I had to make the sun so hot. But here's the thing. Pluto is a lot farther than Saturn. Like you can see really quickly. If I zoom all the way out, here's Saturn right here. It is far. It is very far from the sun compared to Earth. Like, just look at this. Earth is right here. Saturn's all the way here. But Pluto is all the way out here. I mean, you can see Pluto over there. So that is like way farther than Saturn. So I don't think I'm going to have to make the sun as hot as last time. Let's just start. We're going to make the sun a little bit bigger, a little bit more massive, and it's going to be a little bit hotter. Let's make the sun 1.5 times the normal size of the sun. So bam, and we're going to make the radius the same, just to reflect that. Boom, so now it's a little bit bigger. So the sun is normally 9,944 degrees Fahrenheit. That is hot, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you the Celsius. I know every time I make these videos, people say, Brandon, Fahrenheit's dumb. Give it to us in Celsius. I kind of agree. I think Celsius makes a lot more sense than Fahrenheit, but I grew up with Fahrenheit, so that's what I know. But Celsius, the sun is about 5,500 degrees Celsius. So there you go. I'm going to make it, let's go a little bit at a time. I'm going to make it 12,500 degrees Fahrenheit. You should see the color change a little bit. Boom. It's a little bluer. Now, here's the thing about the sun. Let's pause the simulation really quickly. The hotter a star gets, the colors will change. So, like, a blue star is really, really hot. You would think blue is cold, red is hot. Not when it comes to, you know, stars in space. Blue is usually the hottest you got. Okay. Oh, one other thing really quickly before we get into this. This should be, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it will be the last video I will ever film in this office. Most of you guys know, I've said it in a couple other videos. Me and my wife Sam bought a new house. We are moving to a new house tonight. And this is my last video that I will be filming here. So tomorrow's video, you should be able to see my new office. And then I'm going to be coming out with a vlog on my TFG Vlogs channel very soon. I'll show you the old house. I'll show you the new house. I'll give you a tour. So you guys should see that coming very soon within the next couple weeks. But anyway, let's get back to this. I'm going to slow down the simulation a little bit and I'm going to hit play. All right, let's speed it up a little bit more than that. There we go. Now you can see Saturn is rotating. Now keep this little temperature right here in mind. Negative 317 degrees Fahrenheit. If I speed up the simulation, that should start going up. Oh my goodness. Is that not going up? Let's speed up the simulation a little bit more. All right, apparently I'm gonna have to make the sun a lot hotter. I'm gonna have to make the sun way hotter than I thought. Oh, okay. We went up to negative 316, negative 315. Maybe I just really had to speed up the simulation. I guess, oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. So Saturn is very far from the sun. So I guess when we make a change to the sun, it's gonna take a long time for that change to reach Saturn. Whereas with planet Earth, when I made a change to the sun, it hit us in no time. All right, here we go. Let's speed it up a little bit. So you can see it might be stabilizing. Negative 264 degrees Fahrenheit. Negative 263. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've kind of stabilized there. Negative 181 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's still too cold for life. I'm going to slow down the simulation a little bit. Let's go back to composition. Let's see what this is saying. Okay, we've already gotten closer. Look at that. We are already 28% similar to Earth, and the likelihood of survival is now 2% of 1%. This isn't 2%, guys. This is like 0.02 of a percent. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but basically I need this number to say 1 before we are 1%. So we still have a little work to do, but I'm gaining ground here. I'm gaining ground. Next thing I want to do, and we're going to make that sun a little bit hotter. Don't you worry about that. I want to make well, I can't change that. I want to make the composition a little bit closer to Earth. So you know what we're going to have to do? Uh-oh, the problem is now I probably messed up Earth. Because I made the sun so hot. Where is Earth? Here's Earth. If I zoom in, what is it going to look? Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh, planet Earth does not look healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Planet Earth does not look healthy. Oh, it's almost 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Planet Earth is now 952 degrees Fahrenheit. What's the chance of survival on Earth now? Oh my gosh. You got a better chance of living on Saturn right now than Earth. That is how bad things have gotten. Well, close to it at least. Okay, even it's like Earth is only 40% like Earth right now. That's how much I screwed up Earth. But if I go to the composition, I should be able to see like the elements that make it up. So here we go. We've got a little bit of iron. Oh, everything's going to be messed up here now. Everything's going to be messed up. But you know what? I think I know what to do. I'm going to go over to the sun really quickly. We're going to make it a little bit hotter. Just a little bit hotter. By the way, if you guys want to see more Solar Smash or more Universe Sandbox on the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel right now. I love this game. I want to play more. I love space in general, and I know you guys always ask for more Solar Smash. Problem is, Solar Smash hasn't gotten an update, and there's not really a whole lot I can do because I've already seen everything. So this game, you can kind of do unlimited things, so that's why I'm playing this. But don't worry, next time Solar Smash has an update, I will play it right away. Okay, so we're going to make the sun a little bit hotter again. We're going to make it... Oh, I don't want to make it too hot. Let's make it 13,000. 13,000. So we're adding 500 degrees. That's really not that much. I mean, 500 degrees is a lot, but in the grand scheme of things in the solar system, that shouldn't make too big of a difference. I just want to see some of the other planets. Like, let's look at Mars really quickly. What is Mars looking like these days now that I'm... Ooh. Whoa! Hey, Mars! First off, Mars is farting. We've got fragments coming out of the butt cheeks of Mars, but also it looks like I've melted all of the ice on Mars, and now we've got liquid oceans. Wait, what is the likelihood of survival on Mars? It might be better than Earth right now. The likelihood of survival on Mars, 0%. 0%. Never mind. What's the temperature on Mars right now? Oh, it's 487 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's really hot. Never mind. Never mind. Mars, you and your giant farts can be by themselves. Okay, let's go back to not Jupiter. Where's Saturn? There's Saturn. Wait, why is Neptune? Oh gosh. You know what? I made the sun bigger and more massive, and because of that, I think I'm starting to throw off the orbits in the solar system of the other planets. Like, Neptune is not normally this close to the sun, but who knows what the heck is going on. Okay, now we warmed up the sun a little bit more, so we're gonna speed up the simulation, and let's look at this temperature. Here we go. Negative 182. Wait, why is it getting colder? Why is it getting colder? Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella. So, okay, I know what's happening. Because Saturn keeps getting warmer, 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 and then it gets cold really quickly. Then it gets warmer, 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 and then cold. And I think I know what happens. If I pause really quickly, let's see the orbit of Saturn really quickly. Yep, that's what I thought was going on. So Saturn is going really far from the sun, and when it's over here, it's very cold. And then when it comes in here, it's a lot closer to the sun, and that's why it's getting hotter. That's okay. That is not a problem. So you can see, like, right now, it's going to be cold. What are we at? Negative 138. But now, as it gets closer... Oh, why is it not heating up? Oh, it takes a little bit of time. There we go. All right, so now we're at negative 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's take a look. 33% of Earth. Likelihood of survival, 0.02. So yes, the chance of surviving on Saturn right now are higher than your chance of surviving on Earth right now, which is kind of crazy. Okay, we're going to have to heat up that sun just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Let's go 14,000. We're going to add another 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit here. Bam! And you can see just an ever so slight bluish color. That is not a problem. Oh my gosh, Mercury is literally glowing right now. Oh my gosh! Mercury looks like it is literally on fire. It might literally be on fire. So I'm sorry if anybody lives on Mercury. I don't think anybody lives on Mercury. I am not aware of any people that live on Mercury. But if you did, you probably don't live there anymore. How's Venus doing? We haven't checked on Venus in a minute. We have not checked on Venus in a minute. And by a minute, I mean, I don't think we've checked on Venus once. Whoa. Why is there like... Look at the fire on the horizon of Venus. Oh my gosh. Venus is 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit? Dude, that's toasty. That is toasty. You could cook an egg on your driveway in that temperature, and the chance of survival definitely, yeah, that's 0%. That is a 0% chance of survival. Okay. We made the sun 14,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's go back to Saturn. Let's zoom on in here. There we go. And now, if I speed up that simulation, it should start warming up. We're going to go a little bit farther. It's going to get colder, and then it's going to get hot really quickly. There it is. If I could get it, it's still negative 100. Can I get it to, like... Oh, here we go. Can we get to negative 99? Negative 99? Oh, we're going to have to make the sun even hotter. Nope, now we're back to 101. Okay. You guys know the drill. We're going to have to make the sun even hotter. Let's zoom on into the sun. How hot do we want to make it? Let's go 15,000. Let's go 15,000. Bam. Okay. It's even bluer now. It's even bluer. And there is Saturn. All right, here we go. Let's speed up that simulation one more time. Negative 70. It got to negative 70. Keep an eye on this temperature. Now we're back over negative 100 again. But now once we get closer to the sun, it should get even hotter. It should get even hotter. Slow that down. What are we at? Negative 68. Oh, we got a shot. We got a shot at life here, guys. We got a shot at life. Are we going to get to negative 50? Negative 50? Come on, show me a 59. Show me a negative 59. No, we didn't get there yet. Okay. I want to keep keeping an eye on this. All right, the likelihood of survival still not quite there. All right, I got to make that sun even hotter. See, this is exactly what happened with Pluto, and then I got carried away and made the sun way too hot, and then Pluto exploded. So I don't want to do that. We're going to take it nice and easy. We're going to go 16,000 degrees now. You know what? Let's go 16,500 just for good measure. All right, now it's 16,500 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun is almost twice as hot as it actually is in real life now. Keep an eye on this temperature, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's starting to drop. It's starting to drop. I'm going to slow down that simulation just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're at negative 65. If I could get to like 0 degrees Fahrenheit, then I think we could at least survive. We might not be comfortable, but we can at least survive. There we go. We're in the negative 40s. We're in the negative 30s, ladies and gentlemen. Do I hear negative 20? Do I hear negative 20? I hear negative 20s. Look at that temperature. I feel like I'm trying to cook a piece of steak on the grill right now. Want to make sure I want to make sure that Saturn is nice and fully cooked. All right, we're about to crack into positives. Yes. We're at 1 degree Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Do I hear a 3? I feel like I'm working at an auction right now. Do I hear a 5? I got a 5 degrees. Do I have a 6 from anybody in the crowd? 6 from anybody in the crowd. We got a 7. We got a 7 over in the back. We got an 8 in the back. We got another 8. All right, how hot can we get? I hope I didn't go too far now. Oh, no, I hope I didn't get too far. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. 11 degrees. All right, now it's starting to get good. Now it's starting to get downright comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. I think we bottomed out. Bam. 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we go. Here we go. 43% like Earth. Keep in mind, that is way better than we were in the beginning. And we almost have a 3% of a 1% chance of surviving on Saturn. Let's try this out really quickly. So if we've got 8 billion people living on Earth, and they have a 0.00298% chance of living. Basically, I have created this many people are going to be living on Saturn. Oh, that's not bad! 2,384,000 people are living on Saturn. I am counting that as a win. Subscribe to my other YouTube channel. It's called TFG Vlogs. Like I said, brand new office coming very soon. And I will see all of you in the next video.